YouTube. This is just a little update on the greenhouse, and we'll walk around. I'll show you my garden, my area, what I'm growing, and all that other stuff. I've decided to hold off on putting the clear top on the roof here because it's so dang windy all the time, and realistically I've got such a big build here, it's going to be a while before I'm even going to have use of it, so no use in me putting the top on, and I'm not going to be able to afford a cooler over the week this year anyway, so still in the process of setting up the tanks here. This is going to be the IBC system with the media beds on top, my fish tanks, so still have that to do, and I still have my deep water beds to do, and over here is going to be a Dutch bucket system. So lots and lots of work to do before I actually even worry about putting the cover on it. So just went to the box store and got some of that 6 mil viscreen. Went around the outside the 10-foot wall. Just give me a little privacy in here and a little resistance from the wind, and it'll cool it down in the afternoon because this wall here is the western wall, and it really takes a beating during the hot summer afternoon, so it'll keep things cool. I've started moving a couple things in here. Some of my starts I pulled in here. I've got some moringas, borage, and those are my sunflowers. These here are my chicken food. I feed them one of these little fat green chicken forage flats a day, just to make sure they get enough of the greens. And that's about it. Got a lot of work still to do. I got plumbing to do, and more framing and stuff on the beds here. So when I did paint ended up painting it white because, and my wife was all, "Is that the way it's gonna look?" Well, I said, "No, it's gonna be clear. It's gonna be wrapped." So she kind of had a weird look on her face. She came home and I had it painted white. She goes, "Oh, I'm so much happier." So if you're married, you know what that's about. So that looks a little nicer. Take you outside now. These are my fruit trees here. These are ones I planted these ones once I learned how to plant them, and where they're doing really, really well. They're all citrus. That's a tangerine, and these are 3 navel oranges. Goes through there, and this is just there's an apricot, a little small one there. Those I've planted. All these trees I've planted on this property except for these 2 big pine trees there, a couple of bottle brush trees that are up there. Everything else I've planted since I've been here, and of course these pepper trees, they were all here. So over here I'm growing some I'm going to try out some of that dragon fruit. So I'm going to grow it up this wall here. Give that a shot. This is a mess. This is where I've been chopping down my trees, getting my material for my hugel, my permaculture beds. It's another plum tree I haven't planted into the ground yet. It's a plum tree I have planted. This is going to be, I believe, a nectarine. And these trees here I got them from Costco, and I planted them just like a normal Costco buyer. I didn't do a good job, to be honest with you, man, and they just took a beating. So you can just tell the difference in my other trees that I did plant. So they're kind of coming back, kind of not. So live and learn. These are the mistakes. So this lime tree is really doing well. This lemon tree is trying to come back, and that one's made a comeback. These trees really, a moron planted them, and that was me 3 years ago when we first bought the property, 3 or 4 years ago. So, and I'm going to hugel perimeter around each tree as I get the time. Just build up a little ring around it and throw dirt around them. Worked a little bit more on my hugel pile here. This is going to be the lower swall in bed. This is going to be the deepest one. And basically, as the lower part of my property here, the water comes down all the way down this way when it rains. So I'm just going to build the deep one and just build them shallower as they go out, so they flood into the deepest one. So that's going to be another long project, but something I'm excited about. This is my little inverted hugel bed. Just recently put some cucumber in here. And that's my apple tree, which I kind of built the bed for, so doing a little experiment here. I think maybe in the fall it'll be ready to try a graft on it so I can get some good viable apples out of it. But I'm going to go ahead and plant this out, probably put peppers and everything else around it and use it until the apple tree kind of shades it out and makes it, you know, unusable. But here's that, my aloe vera. Aloe vera. This here's a Canary Island sage. One of my favorite sage. Yard raised beds. In my back, I haven't planted them out yet, but I've got my starts up transferred out here. Some tomatoes and some other herbs and stuff I've been starting up. So get those planted out here probably a couple weeks or so. Nothing fancy, just the backyard. Hi ladies, these are my chickens. Kind of blistering hot out today as I'm getting some shade. And there's my guy, his little friend. Avocado tree. Might get some of those this year. This is my pomegranate. Some flowers and stuff to make the wife feel pretty. She likes the colors, gotta make her happy. This is my outdoor pond. My ugly girls. It's kind of waking up from their hibernation now, coming out for their spraying. This thing really took a beating the other day from all the wind and the crap blowing in the water, so I had an algae break out, an algae burst. So I was running my UV filter on it for a while, trying to clear it up. And this is my little outdoor bed. An algae bloom, it really screwed up the plants in this one too, so starting to bounce back now. This is some of the newer growth there, but before, man, it just got all pale and ugly. Cucumbers did nothing. So I plant this one out, grow chicken food. Over here is my original garden bed that I started when I first worked out here. Working on this one for like 2 years now. My strawberries, I'm getting lots and lots of strawberries. Strawberries every day. So there I have a bean plant. It's doing well. Took my grapes. Got grapes there. Some chard there. It's my garlic, and right back there is my kitchen sage I use for cooking. Zucchini. And in this bed here I have a purple sweet potatoes planted. Carrots. Right here I just recently planted some Hopi corn, the blue corn, blue dent. Here I have more carrots in succession. And I'm going to put my basil, my tomatoes. These are my potatoes. I think they're ready to pull out. Get those going. And these are going to be my beefsteak and San Marazzo tomatoes. And it looks like I'm getting some cucumbers. Or no, these are zucchini, sorry. So that's it. Surrounded by rosemary. This is going to be my little herb garden eventually. That's my property. These are some seeds I got from my local farmer's market on some medicinal herbs and superfoods I'm going to go ahead and plant out this year. Little farm here in San Jacinto area. Sold this whole bottle for about $20. So it has about 3,000 seeds, but when you look into it and you get into it, that's actually more like 5,000 seeds. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and be planting all these. I got some of them already planted and going. Give you a little look there. What it all comes with. I've already got the tobacco and the poppy and the toothache, the sage, the white yarrow, Most of those are already going, except for the feverfew, the hyssop, the skull cap I got in the ice plant. I have in the refrigerator. They want you to get them nice and cold, which is a cold satisfy technique they want you to do. But anyways, pretty good little set here. I've got some of them already going down here. Just about ready to get going. That's just my little start section.